and Sherman had a best friend named Penny.
Well, actually, we used to be enemies, but now we're friends. So I guess that makes us frenemies?
I'm not sure that is a word. I have to check with the Merriam-Webster for that. But I digress.
Anyway, Penny also had a pet puppy named Fluffy. And, well, Fluffy certainly didn't know E from MC squared like Mr. Peabody. In fact, she was barely house-trained. She was what you would call a normal dog. But she was just so darn adorable, it didn't even matter that much. In fact, she was so precious, her claim to fame was that she was a contestant in the Puppy Bowl every February.
Well, look how cute that is.
Anyway, now Mr. Peabody, Sherman, and Penny, and her dog Fluffy had a very unique hobby. They liked to use a time machine of Mr. Peabody's own invention called the Wayback. They would travel all throughout time and space, and seeing different eras and seeing different sites. They'd visit ancient Egypt. The Revolutionary War. Sometimes they even visit the 90s. And sometimes they even wrinkle the time-space continuum enough to affect history and change the past. For instance, there was that one time that they consulted William Shakespeare on his latest tragedy play.
Good word, dear lady and dear Kingdom. How work then?
Work great. How's the spring coming since we last saw you?
He thinks it's a curious word.
What is it called, Mr. Shakespeare?
Ham chunks.
Ham chunks.
Mr. Shakespeare shouldn't have got Hamlet. I know not what this gentleman speaks of, but I like it. I pray you to tell me what thou thinkest of this soliloquy. To tickle King Claudius or not to tickle King Claudius? That is the question.
Mr. Shakespeare, sir, well, that is certainly one very inventive take on the inner struggle of your protagonist. Jim's Hamlet explore deeper conflicts such as life and death, to be or not to be.
I like it. I must think that down. Here you go.
I think it's time to go. Where should we go next?
So, Mr. Peabody, Sherman, Penny, and Fluffy headed back into the Wayback to head on their next adventure to the Middle Ages.
Why not?
Yes, come, join in the merriment in the name of the king. Let's be.
solve a mathematical equation. Quick, follow me.
So Penny, Sherman, and Fluffy all snuck back into the Wayback, and Sherman typed in the words medieval era on the Wayback's keyboard. But when the three friends stepped out, they found themselves in a place they least expected, a place they didn't understand. Penny and Sherman and Fluffy were not met by King Richard, but by themselves, and not just extra versions, evil versions.
I like to punch people in the face. I like stealing people's lunch money and putting your heads in toilets.
Oh yeah, they were very, very evil indeed. Even Fluffy had a wicked alter ego who may or may not have had rabies.
Hey, you fool! My name's not Fluffy, it's Roaches. People call me Furry for short, but you're not my friend, so I might have to bite your ankles like I did last week at the mailman. Wait, let's get out of here. I don't know what's going on, but I know I don't want my head in anyone's toilet.
But before they could get away,
Wait a second, not so fast. I don't know who you weirdos are, but I'm the boss in this place. I don't want nobody with the same faces on me. In my territory. Damn!
and as the three were running away, Furry and evil Penny grabbed Sherman
Gotcha, you can't let the door go.
and captured him just as Penny and Fluffy got into the Wayback, which accidentally blasted them into the present. And when Penny and Fluffy returned, Penny was too stunned to even speak. She felt so bad, and so she sat in the Wayback and cried and cried. And meanwhile, Fluffy ran to get Mr. Peabody.
Mr. Peabody, please help us. The bachelor got the good Sherman mountain.
And so Mr. Peabody ran to the Wayback to see what had happened, and Fluffy would have joined them, but she saw something shiny, and she went off, and there was really no time to convince her otherwise. So anyway, when Mr. Peabody was back in there, he checked the Wayback's browser history and immediately saw the problem. Instead of going to medieval times, Sherman had spelled the words incorrectly and typed in medieval times, and which is an alternate universe in space-time continuum where everyone is a much more evil version of themselves. So Mr. Peabody and Penny set off on the way back to save Sherman, but first they went back in time to see themselves.
Wait, what's going on? Not again. Don't worry, Penny. None of us are evil. I'm Mr. Peabody from precisely 1 minute ago. I suspect my ever so slightly futuristic self has come here to enlist us on our journey to save Sherman. The more the merrier. Brilliant, if I do say so myself.
And so, with themselves as backup, Penny 1, Penny 2, Peabody 1, and Peabody 2 hurried off to medieval territory to save the good Sherman.
Can I bite him? Huh? Can I?
Stop right there. We have come to fetch our friend.
Hey, did somebody say that? I'm scared that probably. Jinx. Oh, great. These are the makers. And look, they're about to nerd off with us.
Excuse me, but we haven't been accomplished. Thank you very much.
Enough jabber out of you. If you freaks want your little friend back, you'll have to get out.
And the evil Penny and Sherman were certainly more experienced in violence, but what they didn't count on was Mr. Peabody's extremely impeccable skills in geometry. But by following Mr. Peabody's lead, both the good Pennies and good Sherman were able to combat their attackers at just the right angles to take them down.
Oh.
And before the bullies even knew what hit them, the battle was won. And both the Pennies and Sherman were back in the Wayback with Mr. Peabody to head home, where they would be safe and sound far from any evil twins. And Penny and Sherman promised not to use the Wayback without permission ever again. And they all lived historically ever after the end.
thankful for my family coming.
Hi, my name is Isaiah. I'm 9 years old. I play Mr. Peabody too. I'd like to thank my family for coming.
Hi, I'm Jake Kolkowski. I'm 9 years old. I play Mr. Peabody 1, and I'm thankful for my family coming here, and I'm thankful for being a part of this group.
Hi, my name is Ryan, and I'm 8 years old, and I played William Shakespeare, and I'm thankful for my family.
Hi, my name is Grace. I'm 10. I play Penny number 2, and I'm thankful for my family.
Hi, my name is Emily. I am 10 years old, and I play Penny number 1, and I'm thankful for my family and being able to be in this play. Hi, my name is Allie. I'm 8 years old, and I play Fluffy, and I'm thankful for my family. My name is Christopher, and I play Evil Sherman, and I'm 9, and I'd like to thank Isa for coming and my mom. Hi, my name is Addie. I play Evil Teddy. I'm 9 years old, and I'd like to thank I'm thankful for my baby